The book Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson is a detailed rise of Apple Inc. from over 40 years of interviews from Steve Jobs, Wozniak, as well as many others. It tells a humble story of the origins of Apple and Steve Jobs, as well as many of Apple Inc.'s first employees. We see the rise of Apple Inc. from their humble beginnings with the Apple I to the successful Apple II series to the 1984 Macintosh to an industry Goliath now valued at $2 trillion, making top-of-the-line pieces of technology like the iconic iPhone, iPad, many Macs, and many other cutting-edge and advanced technologies. From the book, here is a passage. From Steve Jobs with Lisa, Picasso had a saying, "Good artists copy, while great artists steal," and we have always been shameless about stealing great ideas, which is a reference on Steve Jobs and Wozniak got introduced to the graphical user interface that would be integrated into the Apple Lisa and commercially successful Macintosh. Whilst they're invited for a visit from Xerox to go and check out a GUI from the Xerox Alto at the Xerox Palo Alto Research Center, also known as the Xerox Park. The story of Apple, which was requested by Steve Jobs, is to be told as is and not by a narrator to exclusively portray Apple in a good light, but instead by the employees themselves, the adversaries, and many family members. We also see the many sides of Steve Jobs under Apple and other Apple employees under his leadership. We see the good, bad, and ugly that made Apple once being a belittled company to a $2 trillion industry force to be reckoned with. I would personally recommend this book to anyone who is mature or which is in the age bracket of grade 9 or above, since there's a lot of content which is pretty complex and some profanity since we're talking about Steve Jobs and him and his book showing his lesser desirable side when he was CEO of the company. Overall, this is a really great read and I highly recommend this book. And my rating out of 5 is personally a 4.5 out of 5. If you want to read this book, it is currently available on Audible as an ebook, Google Play Books as an ebook as well, and you can also order it on Amazon as a hard copy. Furthermore, if you can't afford either of those options, there's also an online version on the Toronto Public Library website called Overdrive for free. The only thing stopping you from a good read is a library card.